Hello, what's up? It's me, Salisha. We are back for a new season. Listen, I have not been breaking up this show into seasons ever since 2020, but I kind of feel like we are truly in a new season. The last batch of recordings I did, I was 8 and 9 months pregnant for every episode. So, and now I'm not pregnant. I'm 6 months postpartum, and a few days extra. Baby Ajax has entered planet Earth successfully, and he is strong and happy and actually emotional, and he has changed my literal whole entire life for good. Before becoming pregnant, I was like, I'm not really trying to be pregnant. I kind of felt like it's career time. I'm in my 30s in New York City. It's either this or that. And gosh, I was not even meaning to go straight into this, but I'm realizing, being on this end of it at this point, things can change, but where I am right now, I'm realizing that well, what if we don't have to choose between starting a family and going for our career? Let me say that again. What if we lived in a world where we don't have to choose between starting a family and climbing the ladder in our career? Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. What if our dreams didn't have to cancel each other out? What if we could have them all? So here's the thing with that. There is no step 1 plus step 2 plus step 3 equals da-da-da. There's none of that. Because I've seen other people do it, but I'm like, yeah, but what does that look like on me? And then I just had my own course this last year, and I'm like, that was a freak of nature. How did that happen? This is how my friend reflected it back to me. How on earth did you manifest the year that you were pregnant being on stage with Hugh Jackman all year? I'm like, I don't know. It was literally the perfect show to be in and be pregnant from 8 weeks. Wait, no, I was before that. It was 8. I think I got pregnant January 1st, honestly, but I didn't find out until January 23rd. And then my due date was October 8th, and I had Ajax on September 26th. And my contract at Radio City Music Hall was between January 8th or something through October 4th. It was the actual literal term of my pregnancy. And I thought I was going to have to quit because I'm like, well, why would they want a pregnant woman in the show? Literally, I was like, oh, I'm going to mess up the whole stage picture. So I was ready to put my notice in if I needed to do that. And they were like, what are you thinking? Absolutely not. Please come to work. How fun. I felt so welcomed the entire term. And it just was such a specific gig for me. And so what does that look like on you? Your situation, I'm sure, is completely different than mine. Maybe there are similarities. Maybe you are a creative or a performer and you're like, I wish I could meet a guy or a girl or somebody else. I wish I could start a family, but I'm also at this precipice of greatness in my career. If you want something specific, I'm just going to throw this out there. Let me challenge you and encourage you to write down exactly what it is that you want. Not what you think is possible, not what you think is available, but what you actually desire. I'm going to challenge and encourage you to write down what you actually want. Not what your friends want, not what everybody around you is telling you what you should want, but what you want. Write it down. Look at it. Say it out loud. Say it out loud again. Say it out loud a third time with some meaning. And just hear yourself say it. And then let it go. Here's what I think happens in this moment. You just whispered out a prayer. I pray to God. You might not. You might pray to the universe or some trees or something. Whatever it is you'd be talking to, you just whispered out a prayer and you just put it out there. And if you let go, that's when the magic happens. It's the part that you can't plan. That is the exciting part. So I guess we're welcome back. Welcome back to this new season of the Salisha Show. I wasn't even expecting to go there, but I just want to say we are back up in here. We are working. We're trying to be as skinny as we can while still eating and working out, but slowly getting back into the swing of things. We are not forcing this body to do anything that she's not ready to do, but also like we've got some goals. We've got some dreams. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Gotham Production Studios, this gorgeous studio that I'm in right now. This is my network, you guys, and they have taken me in. They have cultivated this relationship and helped me to grow and to reach you. So if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube, now is the time. Hit that button. Tell a friend about this. On my website, thesalishashow.com, there's a speak pipe. So if you want to leave me a voice message, I will listen to it. I don't get a lot of those. So if you send me something, I will hear it. And who knows, like I might just say something like, Marianne, I heard your voice message on here and it really touched my whole heart. Like you have no idea. I listened to that when I was on a down day and you changed my whole day. So thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Karla, my editor. Girl, is your brand called MetaFit, MetaMind? We can link it in the chat. You're such an incredible editor. Thank you so much. I also want to thank my co-producer, Tynia Brandon, who was in The Lion King. She was in Beautiful with me. We did Some Like It Hot. And we're going to also be doing a few co-episodes together. She'll be recording from out of the country because she's got it like that. But you'll see more of her. And we also already did an episode together at the Drama Book Shop on their podcast. And it was on fire with a live audience. It was so fun. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to you for tuning in. And this is like so cool. I've always been a theater girly who I'm like, I want to be on Broadway. I want to be on Broadway. And I have gotten to do that. Thank you, Jesus. I've gotten to do 2 Broadway shows. But you know what's the difference between a Broadway show and this show? Nobody can close this show except for me. Period. And so thank you for helping me live my dream. And I hope that you get some encouragement and some inspiration from today, from my old episodes, and from episodes going on into the future, because that's what this is about. This space is about love and positivity and connection. That is why this show was born. It used to be called Black Hair in the Big Leagues. Now it's the Salisha Show. I have so many people I want to talk to and so many things I want to talk to. So I did open it up and broaden it quite a bit, but the core of this show is about connection. We started this in the pandemic. We started this in the pandemic when everyone was in their closets and I was feeling so isolated and needed that connection. So that is the purpose of this show. That's why we're here. So I hope that you feel seen. And if there's something that you want to say to me, send me a message through my website at the Salisha Show. thesalishashow.com, and keep your ears peeled because I'll be starting a community around this show. I've already begun one on Skool.com. Have you heard of it? It's like Alex Hermosi's Skool, Skool. It's kind of cool. I did a 90-day glow up on there and I didn't charge or anything like that. It was me and like 7 other women, and every week, every Sunday, we just met and checked in on each other's goals and we glowed up together, and it was pretty cool. Not a lot of structure because it was my first time doing it, but like I would do that again. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time at the Salisha Show.